Hello everybody, it's Gone Turbo here. This is Skyrim Anniversary Edition on the Xbox Series X. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it has finally happened for Gone Turbo and family. Today we're playing on the Series X, and in this video I'm going to share with you my January 2023 load order. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I try to make the best looking Skyrim possible using mods. And today I'm going to share my load order, but also talk about this game on the Series X. You will see pinned in the comment the load order. You'll also see in the description some links to some different documents, including the load order. I do use the Dropbox load order template with some tweaks based on my experience and what mod authors have recommended. My graphic mods cover pretty much everything in the game for the most part, and my weather and lighting setup is pretty simple, but it's what I really like. Overall, I'm using the graphics pack, which over the years has come to be my favorite. It's also incorporated many of the mods that I like and have tried over the years, so I'm very happy with graphics pack. I think it makes everything look very fitting for Skyrim, and it covers so much. There's a lot of mods that are coming out now here in beginning of 2023 that are more of a mashup of so many mods that have already existed. So there's nothing really completely new that's been coming out, but a lot of mashups. It can get very confusing on what to choose, and if you're not careful or are not sure what you're doing, you can be overlapping mods and just wasting space. I'm also using rustic weathers and lighting with True Storms and a Desmera patch. This is my favorite weather and lighting system. It aims to create a medieval look to Skyrim, and it does the job well. It's a natural look, and I really like it. Using Rustic Weather's presets, you can easily toggle to a more fantasy setting. So if you'd like something that's a little bit more fantastical, you can easily switch right over instead of having to download or change out your weather and lighting mod completely to something different. For armors and clothing, I'm using mods called variations. For weapons, I'm using Old Kingdom weapons. The only body mod or character mod that I'm using is one called Female Face Edits, and this improves slightly the female characters throughout the game. I don't have mods that are into changing body shapes and body types or anything like that. Another important section to talk about is my foliage mods. I have a few that improve some of the foliage in Skyrim. I have lush trees, I have dense grass, but in this video and in this load order, I'm sticking with vanilla grass, and here is why. One of the mods that I liked that I had been using that has been my favorite is one called Kynes grass, Kynes grass, and I found that on the Series X, in the Rift, I was getting some stutter, and it was really bothering me because everything else on the Series X is completely smooth and just incredibly crisp. So I disabled Kynes grass, it fixed the problem, and with vanilla grass, I had a completely smooth Rift. It was really, really fantastic. I'm sure there might be some other grass mods that work just as well, but Kynes grass just was a little bit too much, still a little too much for the Series X with everything else that I had, including lush trees and including a different landscape texture, which is included in graphics pack. So this is my load order. Video and pictures of everything that you see here is what it looks like. In terms of the Series X, I have to say that I am incredibly blown away by this system. First and foremost, the game itself is much crisper and much smoother. Obviously, the frames per second has increased. I do have uncapped FPS mod, and it's just a completely smooth experience, and the image on the screen is just so sharp and crisp. There's no blurriness, just everything is so detailed. The other thing that I noticed that is really awesome are the loading times. We're talking seconds instead of minutes. So one example is loading the game up only takes a few seconds. When you're in game and entering different areas like a building or whatnot, load times are completely quick, seconds. The other thing that I really liked is exiting the mod menu back to the Skyrim main menu takes about 4 seconds. I think before it was at least 30 to a minute. It just felt like forever. And I've been counting with this load order 4 seconds to exit the mod menu to go back to Skyrim. So that is incredibly awesome. It just looks so beautifully different compared to my original Xbox One. And it's just a really new experience and joy to play a modded Skyrim without any issues, completely smooth, completely fun. And if you can ever pull it off, it took me a few years, but I would highly recommend it. It's almost as if this game modded was meant to play on a system like this. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you enjoy this load order and some of my thoughts on the Series X. Stick around, more to come. This has been Gone Turbo. I'll talk to you again soon.